guys, it's Vanessa. Today I'm going to stuff my envelopes with the third paycheck from this month. So the very first one that we're going to do is utilities and taxes. If you watched my last video, you know that that is an amount that we do every paycheck for all of our house bills. So it gets 3, 50, 70, and a 5. I guess that's the only 50 that we got this week. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 50, 75. And we move it up with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 25. So this is actually missing some from last time, so I'm gonna have to search for that. I think my partner took some money out, but I can't remember. Oh, it was for a TV that he got off of Facebook. Oh no, it wasn't this one, never mind, just kidding. Okay, so the 750 is here, and this will be going into our joint account within the next few days because most of our bills come out at the beginning of the month. So this will be going in. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 40, 45, 50, 750. And that'll cover all of our house bills, like water, gas, hydro, internet, all that stuff, as well as our bank fees. And then any left over from the other months just stays in the joint account. So anything for the house gets paid out of that. Rory's phone is getting 40. And he just paid his phone bill, so he won't have it again till a bit later. So 40 goes into there. And I don't track any of these because we do roll through it very quickly, and it's all for a specific thing. So groceries gets 200 for the next 2 weeks. And with this, I take the money out, and then he pays for it with one of our credit cards because we get extra points. So I take the money out, and then it just goes back onto the credit card. But I do still take it out just to make sure that it's going to where it's supposed to go, because sometimes both of us forget, and then we have extra money that we owe on the credit card that we don't necessarily have in cash. So it's just easier for me to take it out and then roll it back in. And the next one is gas, which my partner is getting 20, 40. And again, gas we don't track because of the same thing. We get points if it's paid onto our Visa. So we pay it and then we pay it off right away. And this is just for my partner's gas. This isn't for mine. So he just takes from this whenever he needs to. And the next one is C. That is my older daughter, and she is getting $10. And I forgot to write down, we took $10 out of here yesterday. So 324, 10 minus, so that's $80. And then 325, 10 plus, so there should be $90 in here now. Let's take a look. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Excellent. Put those in there. Oh, the sun just went away. Is anyone else just like itching for summer? I can't wait. The ice is starting to melt off of our pool, and I'm like getting twitchy for warm days. Okay, so our other daughter, she still has her 10, so she gets another 10, and she should have 100 now. Let's see, 3, 25, 10. So it should be 100. Okay, so you have 20, 40, 60, 80, 91. And this is just for anything that they may need, any little treats. My older daughter had a daddy-daughter date, which is why they took the $10. They went to go get some ice cream. So this is what that's for. Any items that they want, any extra toys. This is kind of like their allowance when they're little until they can take care of that themselves. And then I'm sure we'll still have an envelope for them for other stuff. Diapers, we're not putting anything in there today. Pets is getting 40. So let's see. So 3, 25, 40 plus. So it should have, let's see. I guess we should put the money in there. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 65. Perfect. So 165. And I'm really hoping we don't go into another lockdown, because the last one, my dog's groomer got so backlogged that we haven't been able to get her in, and that this money is also for her grooming. And she has a standing appointment for mid-May, and she so desperately needs it. And we tried to get her, we tried to sneak her in when they opened back up a couple weeks ago, but they have to take all the people from January and February, so they're going to be backlogged for a really long time. So I'm hoping they stay open and they can catch up. I'm really grateful that they are open and that they're able to help pets. It's not anything like that. I just really want to get my dog done. But it's, the good thing is that I get to save and build this up while we're waiting. So that's also very good. And meds is full, so we don't need that. Nothing in miscellaneous. Okay, and then so this one, I didn't do an order, so we're gonna have to not follow this order, but follow this order. So fun is gonna get 5. So it should have 5, 10, 70. Wait, no, that's not right. 50, 55, 60. There we go. I got there. Okay, so March 25th, $5, and that is 60. So for their date, they could have taken out of this, but we try to keep this for the entire family. We are hoping that Santa's Village opens up this summer, that we can go. So if I hear that they start opening it up, or they're gonna be able to, then I'll start stuffing this a lot more. Usually when I first started budgeting and following the cash envelopes, I really wanted this one to be like completely stacked and had it with lots of money in it. And then everything happened with the pandemic and shutdowns and things like that. So I've been kind of dwindling on this. This sat empty for about 6 months because we were just using the money from different places. So I am hoping that there's a light at the end of the tunnel and we can kind of start building this up, hopefully. Okay, so Rory's getting 20, and he doesn't have any tracking for his because he just comes and grabs it when he needs it. I'm not getting anything. It's not mine. Hygiene pass, hair pass. Rory's hair is full. Clothing, no. Car maintenance, no. Christmas is getting 20. I'm really happy with the state of this for it being March. And I only started tracking these I mean, on the 17th of March is when I made these trackers. Other than that, I was just throwing envelopes in, and finally was like, you know what? I really need to make sure that this is accurate. So I'm not just taking money from something and not replacing it. So that's why it starts at $375. Okay, so let's count this. We've got 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 5, 10, 15. 415. Okay, awesome. And again, I probably will stop stuffing this at around the $1,000 mark. But I do want to make sure that if we are able to travel by Christmas, that we have the money in there that we need to. Rory's parents, my partner's parents, go to Florida every year for the winter months because it's so cold here. Obviously, they didn't go this past year, but if they're able to go and we're able to travel, it would be nice to be able to take the girls there with us. So if that's the case and I'm still stuffing this, and some of that money would go towards travel. So hopefully we'll see how that goes. Birthday is going to get 20. I think in my last video I explained birthdays also is Mother's Day and Father's Day for us. We add that money into here. 25. I was getting 20. So I am trying to stuff this as much as possible. So for my paycheck this month, I'm probably going to be putting in a large sum just to make sure that it's covered. So we're putting 20 in, so this should have 440. 1, 2, 50, 3, 350, 70, 90, 410, 430, 35, 40. Oh my gosh, that's so hard. I swear I do know how to count, but counting odd numbers throws me off every time. If it's even by 20, I can do it, but the second you have that extra 50 in there, oh. Okay, birthdays is done. Pool is getting 20. Like I said, just itching to open this thing up. Honestly, it won't be for a while, like easily June, but still the fact that April is soon and spring is coming, oh, it makes me so happy. Okay, so 325, we're putting in 20, so that should give us 545. Let's see if I can count this one. 1, 2, 250, 3, 350, 4, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 535, 540, 545. Is that what we wanted? Yes, it is. Excellent. See, that one went a little smoother. You just gotta oil up. What did I say now? Okay. 545. As I'm trying to compliment myself and tell myself that I'm doing well. Okay, so 545. Got that in there. And I believe to open the pool, it takes 320 or 350 for them to come and open it and clean everything off. They power wash everything and get everything kick-started and start the cleaning process. So I think that's 350. So we definitely have that, which is awesome. So that means that right now the money that we're adding into is for chemicals throughout the season. So that's usually about another 200 to 300, and then to close it is just under 300. So we still have quite a way to go with the pool, but we have until September to get the complete total for it. But then I also like to, when the season opens, I like to get a few fun things like new floaties, if any didn't make it over the winter, have holes in them now. If any of the towels don't work, or Our youngest daughter now is going to need a life jacket. So some of this money will go towards that as well. This is kind of anything in relation to the pool. So I'm very excited and happy with this. Spider spray. If you saw the last video, you know how jazzed I am for this. We need 200 for the spring spraying, and they're getting 30, which means, if you can see, we had 170 in there before. Oh, this makes me so happy. So quick recap, we live by a lake. Terrible spiders, terrible spider problem. We use a company that sprays down our house and our property, and it eliminates about 80% of the spiders. So we still do have some spiders. It is still a bit of a problem, but it makes it possible to play outside when we spray. So it sounds really bad, sounds kind of mean, but absolutely necessary. And we pay 200 in May and 200 in the fall. So about September, when everything's starting to close down. So today, we needed this by May. It's $325. We're putting in 30, and that should be 200. I also do want to probably put in an extra 20 over the next month or so, just to make sure that we're including a tip or a gift card, that kind of thing, for the guy that comes out. I do like to make sure that we're tipping people. Same with the pool company that we use. He's a local small business here where we live, so we like to make sure he gets like a gift card for coffee or a monetary tip. Last year we did money. Probably gonna do money for the spider spray this year again. So I will still be adding to this, as well as we have to get the 200 before September, which should be easy, and putting in smaller amounts. But yeah, so I probably will still add more money to this on my paycheck, my next paycheck. I only get paid once a month. My partner gets paid twice a month, which is why he pays for most of the things that we need on a weekly basis, and I dump a lot of money into our sinking funds for things that we're saving for. Okay, so 200 is our goal here. So we have 50, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 200. Oh, I could party. This is one of the things that I really love about this, using the cash system, is that to like see yourself reach the goals that you've been building up towards. It's so rewarding to then be like, okay, we needed 200 for May. It's March and we already have the 200. And so now we do the same thing before September, but to actually have the funds there and not just get a bill after the fact and then be panicking about how we're going to pay it or anything. This is, oh, I'm such an adult. This is so exciting for me. Okay. Chat books, we're not putting anything in. Holidays is getting 5. Does it have a tracker? Yes, it does. So you can see that I went in and I took $30 out for the baskets. I got a ton of stuff. Everything a 3 and 1.5-year-old would want. So we're putting in 5. So that should bring us to 35. Oh, I took out 40 rather. Okay, so let's see. All right. 10, 20, 35. And I don't know that we're going to need any of this. This is kind of for extra groceries that we may need for Easter weekend. And for the most part, we're using our PC points, which is a grocery store point system that transfers into dollar amounts. For the most part, we're using that. And then this is just kind of in case that grocery bill goes over the amount that we have, because I think we have $40 to spend in store. So this amount will be if we need more than that. We're hoping to have my in-laws come for the weekend. TBD, everything's touch and go. But if we don't use this money, then it'll go for the May long weekend, which is May 2-4. In the event that we can go like camping or whatever, we'll still put holiday money in there. And if we don't use it for that, then it'll go for Canada Day and just roll into the next and the next and the next. But now we start building this for Thanksgiving groceries, Halloween. Those are both in October for us because we're in Canada. So Halloween costumes and candy. And then the next one after that, I think, is New Year's. So I do still add to this one. I only did $5 this week because we're so close to the holiday that I don't necessarily need more than that right now. So yeah, I just threw in an extra $5. Like I said last week, every dollar counts. My insurance isn't getting anything. Furnace isn't getting anything. And then I made this fun little clear thing. So I was testing them out. Oh, this is for forever ago. I tried to do the trackers in the back of the book last year. It's October 13th. And it just did not work for me. These pages got really stiff and hard to use. And I never followed through with it. I'm someone that will try a bunch of different ways and continually try to keep up with them. But really the only thing that works with me is the tracker, taking it out when I take the money, that kind of thing. So I tried to make because I make these envelopes. All of these envelopes that you see here can be found on my Etsy shop, which I'll link down below. And I keep seeing people make these really cool clear pockets, which I thought were super awesome. They're so cute. It's nice that you can see the money through it. Tried to make it myself, and I don't know if I'm just really OCD. If you guys have any clear envelopes, can you please let me know? If you hold it up to a window, do you see a lot of like dust and not a lot, but you can see dust in it. You can see little specks of stuff. And I just don't think that like my control problems would allow me to sell these to people on Etsy, because I think I would just be constantly like remaking them and paranoid about little things in them. I do have a vinyl cutter, so I could put categories on them, but I think I like the pre-designed a lot better. I think to me that just looks really fun. These are very sleek, complete, like very cool. I think I'm too old for cool. I don't know. Like I'm older here. I'm just trying to be like the cool kids, that's all. But anyway, if you have these, do they get really dusty when you make them? Please let me know. Or if this is just a me thing and I don't know, maybe my office is just dusty. Anyway, so this is for the savings because I thought it would be fun to see what the savings looks like, and also to make one of these. I was really curious as to how to pull it off. And so it just got a new tracker because if you saw my last video, I was just putting it in the front here instead of giving it its own envelope. And then I decided, instead of having money anywhere, that it would make sense in its own envelope until I figure out what all the savings is going to be going towards. So we're just putting in our last 5 here. We should have 110. Oh no, okay. Bear with me. So we got 50, 70, 90, haha, 100, 105, 110. Okay, awesome. That went a lot smoother. I'm gonna save face here. Cool beans. That's how old I am. I say cool beans. Oh no, my age is showing. Okay. So, but look how cool that is. It's super cool. I'll just pop that in there and be able to see it all. And especially because with the Canadian money, it's all clear here, so you can see right through it. That's cool. Okay, I'm going to stop saying cool now. All right, so that is everything stuffed. And I think the next paycheck that we have is our first paycheck in April, which is on the 2nd week. So we'll see you then for budgeting. All right. Bye, guys.